Do you buy into this narrative that maybe Kamala Harris is good for the bond market the way Donald Trump might be good for the stock market?
That's the way we've been talking about it for the last several months, is that Trump is probably not as favorable for the bond market because he's more of an inflationist, and the tariffs, of course, are part of that story, but also he wants to cut taxes. But the stock market may like that more, okay? And if you get a blue sweep, that's probably the worst case scenario for stocks, because then the risk of tax becomes legitimate.
How difficult is it to come up with an index level call for 12 months' time?
Well, it's always difficult. But I would say we've said this for a long time. This is the most difficult part of the cycle if you're true to your work. Late cycles are always like we were just talking about. The market starts to rotate around because the opportunity set is less when you get into the later part of an economic expansion. So, 12 months is difficult. I would say the easiest time to frame is 7 years. And we've talked about this before too, right? The only thing that you have over 7 years is valuation. And that's what we keep harping on. Valuations are expensive, okay? I don't care how you shake it. I'm not in this camp that, oh, it's different this time. So if you're investing right now, you have to be with the mindset that you're probably not buying and holding for 7 years at these prices, right? You're going to have to be moving it around across sectors, across individual themes. And then we've also been very focused on stock picking. There's always stocks that work. And that's why I think, now the focus, CPI, I'm not that focused on the CPI today, to be true.
I don't think we asked you about it, to be honest.
Because I just think that's yesterday's news in many ways. And unless it's a 0.4 or higher, I think it's going to be a non-event for the most part. What's focused now for the market is going to be earnings season, right? And so idiosyncratic opportunities for clients, that's how they've been focused, institutional clients, that's where they've been focused, that's where they should be focused. And it's a great stock picking market right now.
Can you share a single name? And if you can't, can you describe it?
Well, I would say the way I would describe it is that the factors that are really continuing to work are quality and earnings revision breadth, or earnings revisions, to the upside. So 3-month earnings revisions, and that's how we're positioned. That's the quality cyclical trade. That's where the earnings revisions are now in the better mode. I would say some of the growth stocks, the big large cap growth stocks, their revision factors are starting to fade, right? Because they just got too extended. So that's the key. You got to focus on good is good, right? Bad is bad, and that's the main theme. There's no more of this bad is good. I think that party is over.